guys, Daily here, and welcome to my 5th anniversary retrospective. Yeah, 5 years. Time flies, doesn't it? Or it does something. The way this year has passed makes me really grok Doctor Who's concept of the timey-wimey ball. From March to March, this year has been a roller coaster of emotions and events that have proved why "may you live in interesting times" is considered a curse. In better news, though, your penguin got her first vaccine shot on Monday. I'm diabetic and fat, hence being eligible in my 40s. So far, no real side effects, simply the need to hydrate like a boss. But enough about that, let's talk about the year in Let's Playing. I started out the year having already started, barely, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Loved doing the profiles, loved doing the playthrough, just plain loved the game. I play it for fun on downtime even. The playthrough was a bit glitchy, but hey, you're gonna have that when your computer is just barely adequate. And then there was Okami Den. This LP is not my best work. I completely underestimated how much editing it was going to need to keep throwing the small screen up every time I used it. What normally took a couple hours was taking me multiple 2-hour sessions, and it's a good game. I really enjoy it. Playing the game was marvelous. But editing was a nightmare and a chore, and I think that dragged my quality down. Add in all the stress from what was going on in the world at large, and yeah, you can see why I took that giant break in the middle. Doesn't mean I won't do DS games again, just not stuff that switches screens that damn much. 6 goddamn months. Memorial Day to Thanksgiving. Then I got a new microphone for Christmas, which has definitely made a difference in how I sound. I was frankly a bit floored when I first heard the new recording. Been putting that off for way too long. Then I went for the Bloodstained randomizer run just for something that I knew would be fun and let me get my enthusiasm back up. And it was! It was breaking my rule about only doing games I know well by heart. Doing something once is a rule, right? But the game was so much fun and so reasonably well designed, it was still great. I just wish I'd remembered to grind jellyfish about 4 episodes earlier. After that, at the request of a good friend, I decided to do The Room, which was a lot of fun. A puzzle game that didn't require reflexes, a horror game with no real jump scares, and a pretty interesting story. I'll be doing the other 2 in the series that I can handle, eventually, I promise. Also, it's sort of amusing to realize I can play phone games on the computer now. And finally, we have Passage Through Time, the sequel to Balance of Nature. I was right. Passage Through Time is much improved, and was a great deal of fun to play, and I think interesting to watch. Even better, at least for me, is that Eucles, the quest maker, watched the entire thing, and not only commented on YouTube, he made response posts on the Zelda Classic forums, explaining some of his thoughts and struggles as he made the quest. I love this kind of interaction, and Eucles is a very nice guy, so his participation made this LP even more fun for me. I absolutely plan to do Destiny of the Oracles, assuming I can play it, but not for a little while. I don't, however, intend to take another full year between the quests. So that's where we are. Yeah, I didn't get a lot done, mostly due to the burnout during Okami Den and just how freaking long Okami Den was. Now, of course I'm going to take a short break, and assuming the test run pans out, all signs look good for Super Mario RPG. Not 100%, there's jumping stuff in that game I know I can't do. And maybe a run of Link to the Past randomizer. Watching Pink and Rome take that game on has made me feel adventurous. Happy Penguinversary to all my viewers, and I hope you're all staying safe. Social distance, wash your flippers, wear a mask, get the shot as soon as you can, and I hope to see you all back here same time next year. Have a good evening, and good night.